My name is Stephanie Wein, and I'm a co-founder and CEO of Pinup Coffee Co. Specialty Coffee Roasters. I served in the U.S. Navy for 6 years as a naval air crewman on MH-53 helicopters. As a specialty coffee roaster, we sell our 12-ounce coffee bags online, locally, and wholesale to other coffee shops, and we have our specialty drinks at our local cafes.
My name is Bryce Wein. I am a co-founder and the COO of Pinup Coffee Co. I served in the Navy for 6.5 years. I was an AWS, which means I flew in Sikorsky helicopters. Steph told me about her love for coffee in 2021. I knew I was getting out. She was on her last deployment in Korea, and she knew she was getting out. She texted me and said, "Hey, I think I want to do this coffee thing that I've wanted to do since I was 15. She started looking up business books. She was grabbing everything she could possibly find about coffee, every book. Meanwhile, she was doing that. I was building out a roastery at home so that she had something to come back to and start that phase of what she wanted to do.
So my love for coffee started in the Pacific Northwest. There are specialty coffee shops everywhere. But one thing I noticed that sometimes these coffee shops wouldn't make me feel so welcome. What I wanted to do was have a coffee shop that was great coffee, but was also welcoming. And being air crewman in the Navy, decided to tie that to art that was on the World War II aircraft and kind of celebrate us being veterans a little bit more. I first got connected with the SBA when I was on deployment, trying to learn all things business. So that means I didn't know anything about cost of goods, how to write a business plan, how to run payroll. Upon doing my research, I found webinars on every topic that I needed. Webinars are truly amazing and were such a big help while I was growing the business. And I also found the VBOC. So I already set up meetings for when I came back to the States. I was able to meet Don Miller at the VBOC in Norfolk and start to write my business plan and really use these resources to accelerate the start of our business.
Hi, I'm Don Miller. I'm the director for the Veterans Business Outreach Center for Virginia and West Virginia. I first met the Weins 4 years ago, and Bryce actually came to one of the training sessions that I'd been doing. We sat down, we talked about their business idea, we talked about them putting their business plan together, what it was going to take to get there. When business owners contact me, they could be in various stages of having the business. We do a feasibility analysis on them, and we take them through the whole process. What they realized early on was that it was going to take a whole lot to become successful.
So at the first farmers markets that we ever went to, we would go whether it was 30 degrees outside, it was pouring down rain, and that's really what it took to get our name out there and start interacting with customers.
So in 2021, I think we were happy that we grossed somewhere around $20,000. Since then, we've grown 100% year over year, every year, and it doesn't look like we're slowing down at all.
In May of 2023, I got out of the Navy and was able to focus full-time into our business. We had the opportunity to open our first cafe, which was a great way to express our values and give our community a way to taste our products. We're opening our second cafe with a full kitchen, a patio overlooking a lake, which really gives us a great opportunity to connect with our community even more over great coffee.
What amazes me is in less than 4 years, they have not only opened up a coffee shop, they're getting ready to open up a cafe, and people love their coffee, myself included. And so that's pretty special.
With this growth, I really wanted to focus on staying a mission-driven company, staying approachable, keeping our quality high, and keeping our connection with our community and our customers. I truly believe that we could not have done it without the resources that we used in the beginning from the SBA. My advice to other veterans is to just start. Nothing great is ever done alone.